All right, Ramiro Garza, Mayor for the City of Edinburg.
What was today all about, Ramiro?
Today, this is a meeting, we're calling it a Municipal Drainage Committee meeting, but really what it is a meeting of all the communities here in our area, talking about drainage improvements, how we can improve drainage in our communities.
And is this a new development for all the cities to be working so collaboratively on such a big issue?
Yes, I believe so. Obviously, we've been in contact, in collaboration, our cities. Today, though, we brought a lot of small to medium-sized cities as well as large cities together. It's important because drainage is improvements. It's not about making improvements in a particular area of our city or even for our own city. We can make all the drainage improvements in our city that we'd like, but if other cities, perhaps aren't, if those improvements are not part of a regional, improvement plan, it's just going to be that much difficult to really address drainage in our particular city. What affects one city affects another, and as you know, with drainage, any rain events that we have west of us, it's going to affect all our cities here. So it's important. I think today there was an update provided. McAllen was a host city today, so they gave us an update as to what they're taking place. And there was a presentation on funding resources so that cities know where to access funds. And there is a lot of funds out there. But in order to access those funds, you got to have a plan. And it's not about a plan for your own city. It's a plan that helps our whole area. And so we've adopted some policies, drainage requirements in our development process so that we mirror one another and are able to manage and find a good balance in the development process, because we know people are developing, but at the same time we need to make sure they're built up to certain standards.
Is it too early to say how much the dollar amount would be to fix the drainage in all the municipal areas of the county?
It's a very high number. I don't even have that number. The important thing is for us all to just continue to make improvements and ensure that we're communicating with one another so that we know what improvements are being done so that we can maximize, all those efforts, okay? So that's the important thing. That's why I mentioned today. Today was important to ensure that we all know who everybody is that we can communicate with, and that we're just, communicating with one another as to what we're doing, because that's only going to help us all improve the region.
A few of the smaller cities weren't here. I mean, it's very difficult to get everybody here,
Yeah.
But what would your message be to those that were not able to make it?
I believe there's record of these meetings. We could share the presentation, the information, and typically who comes to these meetings, sometimes elected officials, but mostly it's their city management or city engineering. That's who normally is involved with this. But I would just urge them to get involved and attend our next meeting. I think we meet every quarter. I believe the next one we're going to meet in Edinburg. Reach out to us. We're all here to help one another. This is truly a regional effort, and really it's the only way for us to address drainage, for our whole area.
Is there anything else you'd like to say on this subject?
I just want to thank all the cities that have been so ready to meet and visit, and we've come a long way from way back when everybody stuck to their own city, and you don't have that anymore. You have a lot of leadership here that is ready and willing to visit. Today was drainage. Tomorrow may be something else that we're working on, and I know we've been working on some economic development regional efforts, and I think that's what our region's about, and it's really the only way how we could move our region forward in a very positive way. Yeah.
Ramiro Garza, Mayor of Edinburg, Texas, thank you so much for today's interview.
Thank you.